it's happened before, and I'm embarrassed to say it has, but one of the very first ones we did, we actually moved a mobile home to a piece of property. The county approved it, but when we moved it there, the neighbor said, "Hey, you can't put a mobile home here. It's against our HOA." And we're like, well, this is on a really busy road, and it didn't look like a HOA. It looked like just a public road. We're like, oh, it's just a guy that doesn't like mobile homes. Let's just continue. Well, sure enough, a few weeks later, the HOA served us with a lawsuit and said, hey, you can't put a mobile home here. Here's the HOA rules. And there was a deed restriction that our closing attorney didn't catch that didn't allow for mobile homes. And so now we're extra careful on that. And we always inform the attorney of our intent is to put a mobile home and for them to triple check. But there are deed restrictions that we face. Sometimes there are zoning rules, but in our area, not so much. But if you get into city limits, typically they don't allow for mobile homes. But in the county, we usually don't have an issue with that.
What is to prevent you from just buying a whole tract or subdivision and building these out in an entire neighborhood?
There's really nothing other than, I'd say, funding and risk tolerance. As you could probably imagine, developing an entire neighborhood takes a bit more funding. And we have some great funding partners, individuals like you or I that have been successful that lend us money. But they lend on individual projects, sometimes two at a time. Our biggest parcel that we've done is 9 lots together, but they all had road frontage, so we didn't have to develop any interior roads. The other is risk tolerance. For me personally, I like scattered lots and be able to be in one city and then another. And as nice as it would be to work all in one location, I like to be diversified so that, hey, if this city doesn't work out as well as I thought it would, then I still have this other one over here, right? And so I may make $10,000 here and it was a bad deal, whereas over here I might make $50,000 and it was a great deal. So I'm going to do more over here.